How do e-readers compare to other digital devices and paper in terms of reading comprehension outcomes? This was something we looked at in a research synthesis of 56 different studies. And in these 56 studies, different digital devices were compared to each other and to paper. These digital devices were tablets, e-readers, computers, and smartphones. Full disclosure, I went into this expecting e-readers to come out on top for digital devices because they, unlike other digital devices, are specifically designed to be used for reading. Here are our findings, and actually e-readers did not come out so great. We have our findings when scrolling is not required. So the text was short enough where it fits on one screen, or you swiped or clicked to turn pages as opposed to scroll. E-readers didn't turn out any better than any other digital device. They were actually ranked pretty low. One of the reasons for that is there weren't that many studies with e-readers. So if you take a look at this diagram, the thinner the lines, the fewer studies in that particular comparison. When you look at e-readers, there really aren't that many studies that we can really draw information from. This is probably because it's expensive to run studies with e-readers. They're not something that research labs would have on hand, like a computer or a tablet, and most people don't own an e-reader. They could just bring it to the study. Another reason I think e-readers didn't turn out so well in this synthesis is the size of the screen. Most of the e-reader studies, this e-reader screen was small. It was like the size of a smartphone. Less text that is visible, the more you have to rely on your memory when you're reading, and you're not able to look back and reread information to help you make connections while you read. Does this mean you should not read from an e-reader? Absolutely not. First of all, even if you're reading from a smartphone while scrolling, which turned out to have the worst comprehension outcomes in this study, you're still reading. Reading is always going to be better than not reading. And if having an e-reader gets you to read and has it so that you're able to read more often, do it. I read from a smartphone all the time using my Kindle app. Evidence is not super reliable, and we really don't know for sure how e-readers compare. So read whatever way suits you and gets you to read.